Liverpool's new hype video is the best we've ever seen. Liverpool released a new hype video ahead of the Premier League clash with Manchester City. Liverpool travel to take on Manchester City on Sunday in one of the most interesting Premier League clashes of the season. Historically, of course, this is one the Reds failed to win. Jurgen Klopp never won a Premier League clash at the Etihad, even if he managed some positive results there. Arne hopes to outdo him there on his first trip, as Liverpool's boss, but this time, things are different. Klopp always took Liverpool to face a strong City team, whereas Slot's hosts are enduring a troublesome season. Liverpool are favourites here, taking on a City side that lost 3-1 to Real Madrid in midweek. A side that lost 5-1 to Arsenal at the ETE start of the month. And there's potential for a real statement here, too. City have won the Premier League title on the last 4 occasions, with Klopp's sole victory the only time since 2017 that they haven't been champions. Liverpool hope to wrestle the trophy back from them this season and put an end to the dominance Pep Guardiola has enjoyed since 2020, and they've made that perfectly clear in a new hype video. Liverpool's Premier League Hype Liverpool put out a preview of the Man City fixture this week, as they do for every game. But this one was special. It started with a truly magnificent video showing off Liverpool's intention to end that City dominance. It highlighted the complete contrasts in fortunes across this campaign, and it made clear that whether City are ready or not, Liverpool are coming for their crown. You can see the video at the start of Liverpool's preview on LFC TV here. It's also available on the members section of the club's YouTube channel. While it's still up on Twitter, you can see it below. It's genuinely one of the best we've seen. Top tier from Liverpool. With all the chaos around contracts and a bit of a decline lately, it's easy to forget just how magic this season could be. My information. Fabrizio Romano leaks mighty Liverpool transfer gamble. Fabrizio Romano has shared what he knows Liverpool are planning to do in a massive transfer window. This will be a very important summer at Liverpool. The headline is that Mo Salah, Virgil van Dijk, and Trent Alexander-Arnold are all currently set to leave the club at the ends of their respective contracts. Now, all 3 could yet re-sign, but given how late in the day we are, it feels incredibly unlikely that all of them get news deals. There will surely be at least one difficult goodbye at the final home game this season, but those 3 are far from the only players with uncertain futures. There are at least 7 top stars linked with exits right now. Liverpool are planning a major overhaul of their forward line too, Anfield Watch understands. That could see virtually all forward options leave, save for Cody Gakpo. All of these outgoings must mean plenty of incomings, though. This will be a very different summer to the one we all endured in 2024, and Fabrizio Romano has given us a taste of what that could mean. Fabrizio Romano on LFC transfer plans. Romano gave the lowdown on Liverpool's plans in a YouTube video this weekend. The journalist talked about the desire at Anfield to sign a new centre-back, for one. But there was another interesting revelation in there. Romano explained that the plan at Liverpool this summer is to sign youth, not fully established, players in their peak. My information is that Liverpool want to invest in young players for the present and future, he said. Honestly, it's a plan that feels risky. Liverpool could lose a lot of experience this summer, including 3 of their club captains. There are doubts over Luis Diaz, Diogo Jota, and Darwin Núñez up top too. All 3 are in what you'd call peak years of 26 to 30. Replacing these stars with relative inexperience is a gamble from Liverpool. Yes, it's one that could secure a long-term future for the team, but it could also see them take a step back from immediate title contention. Is that wise? Arne has quickly got this team competing at the top, and there's already plenty of youth in the team. It feels more important to get guaranteed quality and some experience rather than long-term projects. We'll see what happens. But Liverpool are taking a chance here that they could end up regretting. Of course, get it right, and they'll be heralded as geniuses. Liverpool failed to solve crippling problem that would fix Darwin Núñez. Liverpool have tried and failed to solve a problem with Darwin Núñez. Jurgen Klopp tried and failed. Now, the new lot have too. Darwin Núñez arrived at Liverpool as potentially their record signing. The deal with Benfica was for 84 meters, all in, but only if certain triggers were met for add-ons. Regardless, the Reds committed a lot of money for the striker. He was supposed to be the future at Liverpool in the role, with Núñez young enough and talented enough be a proper force. It hasn't worked out that way. The Uruguayan has countless strengths and attributes most forwards dream of. On paper, he's got all the tools to be the world's best, quite honestly. He's rapid, he's strong, he can use both feet, his work rate is phenomenal. Núñez can do it all, except score with any reliability. We saw it against Aston Villa, in fact. Núñez could have won that game, but didn't keep his late effort under the crossbar. That's the Darwin experience summed up. It questions whether Núñez actually has the mentality to be an elite forward. Most people would say no at this point, but it's a problem that Liverpool knew when they signed him. It's one they attempted to fix under Jurgen Klopp and continue to struggle with. Darwin Núñez and social media. This is from a piece by Sky Sports back in 2022 when Liverpool signed Núñez from Benfica. The biggest defect, or the less good point, about Núñez is his psychological game. In the 2020-21 season, he was not scoring many goals. He played 44 matches and only scored 14. He was criticized by the fans a little bit, and the first thing he did was start suspending his social media, blocking people, and not reading the comments. This proves he doesn't deal well with critics when things start not going well. Social media being something Núñez struggles with has reared its head at Liverpool too. Back in May, it was reported that the Reds actually instructed him to ignore social media and the criticism he faced. Only he didn't. Núñez deleted all references to Liverpool from his Instagram last season in a sign that he was very much paying attention to it. And it's been happening in the post-Klopp era too. Núñez made his Instagram private at one point this season, and after the miss against Villa, he took to Twitter to issue a rallying cry until his last day. The fact that Núñez can't ignore the social media pressure is a problem. It highlights the mental effect his own performances have on him, and it shows how his mentality can shift. This from a player who is already under the spotlight for not having the right frame of mind to be a clinical striker. The Reds were warned of this when they signed Núñez. They tried to fix it last season. They've battled against it once more this season. It feels like it just can't be fixed, and the fragility of Núñez will surely be his undoing at Liverpool. If they haven't fixed it by now, it's simply not something that will ever go away. Fabrizio Romano confirms result of major Liverpool meeting. Fabrizio Romano has revealed the result of an important meeting at Liverpool. Both Arne and Richard Hughes were involved. There's a lot going on at Liverpool right now. Of course, the most important bit is that they're firmly in the Premier League titles race, topping the table by 7 points. Liverpool learned their UEFA Champions League fate this week as well. They'll come up against Paris Saint-Germain in the last 16, with their potential route to the trophy now laid out. But that's far from all. Liverpool's 3 most important outfield players are all out of contract in the summer, and we're yet to get any assurances of new deals there. Impossible situation this summer. How do you replace that level of talent without getting anything for them? And there are other concerns. The entire forward line looks questionable right now, and Anfield Watch understands that an overhaul is on the agenda. Even that, though, isn't all. Fabrizio Romano on transfer plans. Fabrizio Romano is adamant that Liverpool are pushing forward on a new centre-back. The Reds will try to sign someone important, apparently. I can confirm that Liverpool are really advancing the process to identify the centre-back they want to sign in the summer. Romano said on YouTube, Liverpool will go for an important centre-back. In an internal meeting they had with Richard Hughes and people on the board involved, and Arne too, they all agree on bringing in an important centre-back in the summer window. When I say important, could be an important young talent, could be an established player. So we're taking that as Romano believing Liverpool will sign a prominent, in-demand name. Exactly who that might be isn't entirely clear, however, but the need for a centre-back is plain to see. Ibrahima Konate is out of contract in 2026, and Anfield Watch understands that PSG want to bring him back home. Then there's the Van Dijk contract situation. While both Jarell Quansah and Joe Gomez have been unreliable for different reasons this season, someone will have to come in, surely. Now it's just a matter of finding who.